I am very excited to be here, and the best part for me is what I'm going to be speaking about is something that you will be able to use immediately to enhance your results in life. And when I say in life, not just professional, but I'm talking about success in your relationships, whether it's with your kids, your partner, your family. And what I am speaking about is, for most of you, one of your greatest assets and one of your most underdeveloped assets, and that is your emotional intelligence. You are born with emotional intelligence. The question is, are you developing it and are you applying it? My job is to show you how to take your innate, what I like to call your emotional intelligence portfolio, and like any asset, it increases its value when you know how to leverage it. So I'm going to give you 10 strategies of how to leverage your emotional intelligence. Before I get into that, though, we have to talk about what is emotional intelligence. You know, the term really brings together, it's not an oxymoron as many people think, but it brings together two of psychology's oldest concepts, emotions and intelligence, and puts them together. Now, two key points about emotions. One, they are universal. Everybody in the world has the same emotions. Your clients have the same emotions. Whether they are in Ottawa or whether they are in Singapore, they have the same emotions. Now, of course, culture to culture, emotions are expressed differently. For example, in the Japanese culture, a way a Japanese woman expresses anger at her mother-in-law is to have an imperfect floral arrangement on the table. Now, in America, they would just throw the flowers at the mother-in-law. But again, they're both getting angry. And the second key point about emotions is that they impact your results in life. Your emotions impact your results in life. When you are confident, when you are optimistic, when you are enthusiastic, you do better. Contrary to that is when you're depressed, you do worse. In fact, there was a recent study that was published in the September issue of the Sunday business section of the New York Times. I forget the exact week, but it was the month of September. And the article was called "Depression Comes to Wall Street," where the study indicated that financial advisors are 5 times more likely to have bouts with clinical depression than people who are not in the business, and has nothing to do with biological dispositions. So at the very least, what we're talking about can really be an antidepressant. So we have those 2 points about emotions. They impact your results. They are universal. And now, intelligence. Now, there are many ways to think about intelligence, but the most common way is it helps you adapt to your environment. That's what intelligence is. It helps you adapt. Put those two terms together, emotions and intelligence. Using emotions to help you adapt to your environment. Using your emotions, your feelings, your moods, the emotions, feelings, and moods of others as information that allows you to adapt more effectively to your environment. Now, you start to think, how does that help you? It seems to me that in your business, you have to be able to build trust with clients. You have to be able to build trust with new clients, i.e., prospects. You have to be able to manage your emotions, especially in times of turbulence. You have to be able to manage your emotions when an angry client calls and starts yelling at you. You have to be able to manage your emotions, being able to take criticism when your branch manager or client is giving you some. You have to be able to, every single day, turn yourself on. In other words, you have to self-motivate. How quickly start to think, can you change a setback to a comeback? You have to be able to change your mood. Start to think, what are your mood management strategies? If the market goes down 300 points, if clients liquidate accounts, how long are you going to stay in a bad mood? See, I have very good mood management strategies. 1, I could call up my friends, puts me in a great mood. 2, I could play with my son, puts me in a fantastic mood. 3, I could watch The Godfather, puts me in a fabulous mood. Now, my wife has mood management strategies. She'll change her mood by going shopping, but look what that does to my mood. Now, the reason I say that, it's important for you to realize that how you manage your emotions impacts how other people manage other emotions. Start to think in how well you build consensus, how well you deal with conflict. Listen to the things that I'm saying: managing your emotions, self-motivation, dealing with adversity, changing your moods, giving and taking criticism, working out conflict, building consensus, building trust. These are the things that make you in your business successful. Anybody in this room who thinks it's your technical expertise that separates you by more than 6 degrees from somebody else, in my opinion, is off the wall, because the truth is, everybody has the same information. In the United States, everybody watches CNBC. Everybody reads the Wall Street Journal. So what we're really talking about today is I want you to start to think, what do you think makes you successful in the broadest sense of the word? And studies over the last 4 or 5 years have shown that while your technical expertise is important, that gets you into the game, it levels out. I'm assuming that everybody has the same technical expertise. So it becomes a level playing field. Now I want you to think, given the fact that it's a level playing field, what makes you more successful than the person next to you? Again, not how much money you make, but the quality of your life. And that's where emotional intelligence starts to come into play.